that is what the game is all about. Barcelona 6, Sevilla 1, but that doesn't even tell the story. See, what I took most from this game is that Messi is certifiably the best player of all time and definitely the best player of his generation, because this game was all about what Messi did. Yes, they went down 2-0 in Sevilla, but Barcelona was determined. You could see just by the way Messi was inserting himself into the media, he was going to win this game. This game was going to be won, and it had the same feel as 2 years ago in the Champions League against PSG. It had that same feel where you were confident before the game started that they were going to win. And not only that, they came out pressuring. And to see that squad pressuring, it's like when they turned it on, it reminds you that Messi motivates that team and he saves it for when they need it most. That's what was so amazing about it. Then he gets clipped inside for a penalty kick. Personally, I'm not sure if it was a penalty, but we'll take it. And because he knew his pal Coutinho was struggling, he gave him the penalty kick. And when you need 3 goals to win, and you have a guaranteed penalty kick in the first 15 minutes, usually Messi takes it, but he did it like he did before, where he gave it to Neymar one time. You know, like this reminds me of the selfless player that Messi is. He's a once in a generation player, once in a lifetime player. He gives it to Coutinho. All the pressure was on Coutinho. If he missed, it was going to compound on top of all the other issues he's been thinking in his head. But no, he scores that goal. 1-0. Positivity is flowing through the team. Second goal, Rakitic getting everyone. Rakitic did a great move. I mean, he was flying up to the front line, so you could tell the goal was to pressure this entire game and get behind the line. Then halftime go in. Everything's great. Even before halftime, there was a penalty kick that we gave away to Sevilla. But if you look at it, the player was offside before PK committed the foul. So it shouldn't even have been a penalty, but you're thinking in your head, it was actually 1-0 at the time. And you're thinking, oh, if they score this, we're going to have to score 4 goals to win. And Silesen comes through with the save. It was magical. It was awesome. Then you got another goal coming, and then the second half, everyone gets in the mix. Roberto gets a goal. Coutinho got the third goal on a header into the goal. Then the mojo's going. Then they score. So you got this feeling where they could come back, but you knew they wouldn't because Barcelona was on fire. Then Suarez scores a goal, and then Messi scores a goal. But the most important takeaway I had from this was Messi orchestrated this. He got the team positive. They got Dembele on the sideline, Umtiti on the sideline, and Coutinho was in a slump, but he willed this to happen. He was unselfish, which untapped Coutinho's potential in the game. The whole team knew they were doing it together. You had midfielders cutting up to the forward. You had forwards coming back on defense, and it all is cultivated by Messi. Even before Messi got that goal at the very end of the game, you're thinking, even if Messi doesn't score, he still was the most influential player in the game. But then he did score because naturally he always does. But Messi's amazing. He's the best teammate anyone can have. Barcelona goes on in what was a rematch of last year's final. So the aggregate score was 6-3. Barcelona beating Sevilla, what seemed to be a foregone conclusion. With the energy and everything going in its way, with Messi willing to win, you can tell Barcelona has this mojo just ready to be untapped.